So Dee, we talked about the line on the short putts, using the line on the ball as a great way of lining up. Short putts are all about line and getting the ball in.
Yes.
Long putts are not so much about the line, are they?
No, they're more about the speed.
The speed and the distance control.
Distance control. If you don't have distance control, like you may have the perfect line, but
Yeah.
you're 7 foot short or 7 foot past.
Exactly.
And you're in trouble.
People three putt much more often from being short and long, not from being left and right. And there's a saying that we pros talk about in golf, and it's don't fall in love with the line. And what that means is don't get too obsessed with the line on a long putt, because it's so much more important to get the pace. So
Get the speed.
get the speed, the pace,
Rather
the
than
distance.
saying, oh, it's 3 balls to the left. It's
Exactly,
like, really?
exactly.
So it's left, put it up there.
So do one for us, Dee, where you just focus completely on the line. So what's the break doing on this
So
one?
I've already done aim point and looked at the putt as well. So I used aim point for using my feet, which we can
Which
talk
is
about.
good for long putt, working out the
Just
line,
get the-
and we'll do a separate tip
We'll
on
do
that.
a separate tip.
Okay.
So I've got that it's about, it's out to the left, it's about half my putter length.
It's quite a strong left
It's
to
got
right.
quite a level left to right,
Yeah.
and it's uphill.
So focus only on the line on this one, Dee, and we'll just see what happens.
Just focus on the line.
That's hard to do when you're a pro, because you kind of do it all at once, don't you? But anyway, see how you go.
So I'm just going to focus on the line and not rolling, because what we like to do is, I'd love to hold this, but my chances are very slim.
Absolutely.
I just want to get it within a 2.5 foot circle.
Yep.
or a
An
circle
easy
like-
second putt.
An easy second putt.
Yeah, which is about
So at the
2
moment,
feet.
I'm focusing just on the line. And that's absolutely perfect line. Look how it's finished, but now I've got
but it's too short, isn't it? That's way too short. So
But it
you're
was
in three.
perfect line.
Yeah, you're in 3 putt territory, really,
Absolutely.
unfortunately.
My chances of getting that are probably 50-50.
So now, Dee, I want you. Here's me sounding like a pro. Like I'm giving you all this. So now, Dee, this is what you need to do. So if you can pick the line first. I think this is the way to do it, is to work out your line, whether you use aim point or whatever it is you use, work out your line first, and then know where you're going to aim, and then focus solely on the pace.
So what I do to get the feel, and there's a couple of methods, but this is the method I do. I'm actually looking at seeing the ball rolling up into the hole, or very close to the
Very
hole.
close
so
to
I'm
the hole.
seeing it. So as I swing back and
So you're
swing
seeing
through,
the line, but you're also feeling
I'm
the
seeing
length.
it and feeling it. So
And
I'm
you're using the
pushing up.
length of your stroke, aren't you?
No, that's interesting. I am, but some people like to focus on that. Linear people like to focus on that. Non-linear just go with the feel. So there are certain people who go, I swing this far back, tempo.
Oh yes, no, I don't mean swing exactly this far back, but essentially the length of the stroke is what's going to
So
make
if
it go
if
different.
You look here, I'm going up, back. So as I'm doing this, I'm seeing the ball roll up, I'm seeing the ball roll back, up, back. And it's just looking and reacting, and it's amazing how well we can do doing that. Let's just...
But if you had to break it down, it's the length of the stroke is what's taking it different distances. Because some people do like to know, don't they?
The length and the tempo.
Yes.
So there's no point having a length here, then coming in slow.
Yeah.
So you need to keep the tempo back to the ball the same.
Keep your back and through swing similar.
Yep. So here we go.
Let's have a go.
Focus. Yep.
Nice tempo. It's a pretty good pace.
I'd be really happy with that.
Yeah, because it's quite a strong uphill.
And it breaks quite a lot.
Have another go. I think you needed a slightly longer backswing there, Dee.
So,
Giving her a lesson now.
but it's really important to be visual. I'm very much into visualising.
Yeah, absolutely. I know some people are going to take it back to this distance.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work for
And
me,
then
but
you
it does
tend to
work
be
for some
watching.
people.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's a bit like if we were going to throw a ball over there, we'd just do it.
You feel it, don't you? You feel it. But it is essentially in the length of the stroke, but it is more of a feeling. And that's where practice comes in. You know, get out to the practice green, feel what length stroke takes the ball, what distance. It's a long way up that hill.
Very slow.
And you can see that the line is important here because it does break away. But once you get the line, focusing on the pace.
Okay. And we're uphill. We're into the breeze, and it's an extremely long
Yeah, it
putt.
is. And the greens are not super fast either.
And I would say for the majority of golfers, they're not going to like this. But the chances of three-putting this are definitely on.
They are, even for a good player, right?
Depending on your handicap.
Because you've got slope and you've got the uphill long part.
Wow, I really gave that.
Yeah, that's a good pace.
Well, that's a good pace.
Yeah.
So a professional golfer, if they leave it 4 foot short or 4 foot past, they're more than likely going to get that putt.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas a 30 marker may not be going to get that
Yeah,
putt.
yeah.
So from this length, if your handicap's up there,
Yeah, it's a
you've
good
got
chance.
a good chance of free putting.
But it's just practice. You know,
Absolutely.
there's not a lot of technique in putting. You have as much ability to be a really good putter as the pros do, because they just spend a lot of time on it. There's no technique in there.
What they spend about, when I was on tour, I probably spent 70% of my time practicing
Did
my
you?
putting.
Yeah, yeah. It makes such a difference, because putting is where the score is made or
Yeah.
lost, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So on your short putts, focus on your line, and on your longer putts, focus more on the pace and the speed. And I think you're going to hole a few more putts and have a few less 3 putts. Goodbye from Pro Golf Gals.
And remember, commit to every putt. Get that speed happening for the longer putts. Until next time.
Bye. So how do we focus on the pace?
Well, this is the way I do it. I know there's another way, but this is the way I do it. I'm actually, in my putting stroke.
Just hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Just wait till that plane.
The things you have to do.
Oh! Okay, so we'll probably have to just ditch all that anyway.
Would be a good blooper.
So-
Speed is important, but you've got to practice it.
Yeah, yeah,
As we're always
absolutely.
saying, you've got to practice it, otherwise it
Yes,
doesn't happen.
because speed comes from knowing what length stroke and what feel to take the certain. I should say that again. That was terrible. I've forgotten what I was going to say. Thanks, Stu.
So,
Thank you for. There's someone coming up the
That's all
fairway.
right.
Oh God, I think we're getting tired.